What up, everybody? It's Saturday night. You're tuning in. Purple Vibes in the Zone. I got my man Zoe. Mike Sports Vibes will be tuning in shortly after that. Detroit Pistons. No.
76ers.
76ers ass
Meltdown.
Meltdown. So Mike Sports Vibes will be tuning in right after this.
Skull to the bowl. Whole lot of skull gang on this one. Yeah. Hey. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what the team doing, man. They ain't messing with the perp gang. It's our year, time to get this ring. Bring it home back to the skull gang. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what the team doing, man. They ain't messing with.
What up? We got it. We in the building. Hey, what up, Sodak kid?
Sodak,
kid
what's the deal?
How you feeling, Sodak?
Shout out to everybody watching us on this Saturday night live.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, if you can hear me when you're ready, just give a thumbs up, and I'll add you back to the screen. Okay. Just give a thumbs up when you're ready. We got AJ in the building. What up, AJ? Oh,
AJ, what's the deal?
Hang on the picture. That's what's up.
Oh,
we got JJ Vikings. Hey, everybody, be sure to tune in JJ Vikings. He had an interview with Dalton Reisner over on his channel. Hell yeah. We got Scolded in the building. We got Bob. I wanna mock in the building.
My girl done tapped in.
Oh my God! What up, Danelle Johnson? Hey, Zoe said thank you for the TV because now he'll be able to watch the games in the room tomorrow. You know.
Yes, sir. The
Shout
watch party.
Shout out to wifey.
We about to go up on him, motherfucking now. I hit your Instagram. Okay, bet. I'm gonna give you my name soon as I get off here tonight. AJ, beat his ass in Madden real quick.
Hell yeah. Oh, my son was over last night and I was able to hook his Xbox up to the laptop and he was able to stream like gaming, and he was like up until like 6 a.m.
Oh yeah, them kids play them games all night. I ain't gonna lie to you, they play that game all night.
Love that game. Oh, we might have a special guest.
No.
Hey.
No. Ooh, we got JJ on Saturday Night Live. Ooh, this about to be a show right here at Nug. What's the deal? Yeah, for sure. Go Blue.
I just want to JJ Vikings in the building. Hold on. Since we got JJ, we're gonna keep it clean tonight, y'all, because I'm gonna add his page to the stream.
Oh, I won't be on for long. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
But we don't get you no strikes.
Yeah. I just want to say I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to promote all your guys' channels and on Twitter, and make sure that my followers follow you guys too.
Oh, good luck, nephew. I appreciate that. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. So hey, the stage is yours. What's your thoughts about the season? We're coming up on the end of the season, last game. How do you feel about the season? What do you think about our future? And
what quarterbacks you like?
Well, yeah, what quarterbacks you like?
There's so many, but I do want, importantly, like a physical defensive tackle as well, though. Like we need a defensive tackle, and we also need like a quarterback. We might re-sign Kirk, but if not, then I want a quarterback in the draft because you have many skillful players in the draft that can really benefit your team.
Heck yeah.
Right. So let me ask you this though, nephew. So if we were to re-sign Kirk Cousins, you wouldn't want the Minnesota Vikings to draft a quarterback anyway?
I would no matter what. I want us to draft a quarterback no matter what.
Okay.
It's a win-win scenario whether or not they sit behind Kirk. Debatably.
I ain't about to say nothing. I feel you. I feel you, man.
Hey, Dylan Dotson says, JJ, props on that Dalton Reisner interview. You're really something special, young buck. So tell us about your experience with that. How was it talking to him and all that?
Did you meet him when you went to Minnesota? Oh no, he wasn't there then.
Or no, I've never been to a game while Dalton Reisner was on the Vikings.
How you find him? How y'all link up?
On Twitter. He's been following me for a while. Actually.
Oh, okay. Nice. My boy got that juice.
He got that blood.
My boy got that juice.
Yeah.
For sure. That's big.
And like we said in the previous show, don't worry about them girls yet, man. You just keep focusing on you, your personality. You're gonna attract the right one. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna attract the right one that's just gonna appreciate JJ for being JJ.
Right now, JJ the baby goat. He that baby goat. We
got goat JJ.
Your logo. We gotta get you a little baby goat on that logo, bro. For real.
Speaking of school, besides the girl troubles, how are those grades looking?
Good.
Okay, good.
What grade you in?
8th.
Oh, you in middle school. You about to go to high school now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right there. That's right there when all the fun began.
People tell me I look really young for my age, and I'm fine with that. You know, it means I'm headed for a good long life.
Yeah.
I thought you was like in the 6th grade. I ain't lying. I thought you was like a 6th grader, young. He said an 8th grader. I'm like, dang.
Hey, we got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the building. How's it going?
What up with you? Tony Bell done tapped in. TB.
What up, Tony Bell? Tony Bell in the building.
Tony Bell can't get on while JJ on here. Tomorrow.
I'm really excited about this because it's the first time I've been on like a show panel alongside Uncle Zoe. So first time.
Oh yeah, it is our first.
And you got Mike Sports Vibes in the building with JJ too.
What's up? What's up? Fresh from a Sixers loss, man. What's up, JJ? What's up, Zoe? I said, dang, man. My Sixers got the behind beat. I'm feeling some type of way, but let's talk with my Viking family right now, man.
Yeah, we got JJ here, man. Like JJ said, I ain't never been on YouTube with JJ before. I don't think you had neither, Mike. I don't know.
Nah, I haven't.
Yeah, me neither.
I wasn't blessed with that opportunity. What's up, JJ? How you doing, my brother?
Bless our platform tonight.
Like, doing good.
It's nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you.
He was just talking about how he doesn't want Kirk Cousins on the team anymore, and that.
Oh man, that's a blessing.
Oh, you got to get him started.
Hey, that's a blessing.
That he hopes Kirk Cousins go to the Falcons because
what? Uncle Yogi's misquoting me now.
Hey, I don't got nothing against Kirk Cousins, but it's time for a change, man. We all can agree with that, man. How many more years we got? How many years was he with the Vikings? 5 years?
6 years.
Six.
What did he do in the playoffs?
Play football. He played football. We're gonna keep it clean. He played
football. I saw him with that. I know it's a team sport. But at the end of the day, we trying to win a Super Bowl. That's all. That's all that matters right now. I don't care about all the numbers. We ain't winning when it counts the most. What's the point? I'm tired of we won the most games in NFL history without a dang on Super Bowl. I'm just
that one hurts. Even as a young fan, that one hurts.
That's crazy.
It's bad, man.
You know, it's a blessing to have you guys.
JJ has it because he's young enough. Because the motto is one before you die. He's still young. I'm older.
Oh yeah.
So
one before I turn 20.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay. And you what?
That means we need to get away from first cousin Captain. But that is my quarterback until he's not my quarterback.
Hey, that's what you say. That's your slogan.
Well,
that's your slogan.
The reason why I love you guys is because you guys can say whatever you want about this team, and I love listening to it because I can't really say as much since I actually want to work for the Minnesota Vikings. So listening to you guys talking your talk and just saying what needs to be said, and me being able to laugh myself to sleep every Saturday night, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys.
Oh yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna talk through you, JJ.
Yeah, for real.
I'm be 70 years old. I know that boy.
Straight up.
So JJ,
this
what do you
overstays
want
my
to
welcome,
do?
though.
What happened?
So what do you want to do, JJ, at the quarterback position? You want to keep Kirk Cousins, or what you want to do?
All right. I do still want Kirk back, but here's the bright side. I want to draft a QB so that we're prepared for when he's gone.
Okay. Is a first round?
See, that one's tough. See, because I've learned from all these previous drafts that not all good quarterbacks actually come from the first round. When you look at the situation that happened with Mitch Trubisky and Patrick Mahomes, how everyone thought that Mitch was going to be better.
Correct.
So I think that we should draft because I'm open to anyone like Caleb Williams, Jordan Travis, JJ McCarthy, Drake May, anyone. I know Uncle Zoe isn't a Drake May guy though. I know that.
Oh, no, hell no. I was talking about JJ. I smile. Hell no.
What you think about Michael Penix?
I think Uncle Zoe likes Michael Penix.
Yeah, he's straight.
What up, D Woods?
But I'm gonna tell y'all this. After Monday night, people gonna feel different about Michael Penix. I'm laying on
watching the game on Monday night, JJ.
You gotta watch that Michigan game.
Well, I only watch. I can only watch during nighttime because it gets late during Eastern time. So as long as I take a nap midday, then I can watch Vikings games later at night.
Where you at? Where you located?
Massachusetts, East Coast right now.
Oh, Massachusetts. Okay.
Yeah.
No. That's okay. No, I'm just. Oh, that's what's up. Everybody from all over, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the beautiful thing about Viking Nation, man. Viking family. We all from all around the freaking country, bro. I love it.
We got somebody here from Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We all over the place. And I'm in the territory where I got the stinking Steelers. I got the Eagles. You know what I mean? Steelers got 6 Super Bowls. The Eagles got 1 Super Bowl. All my family is Eagles and Steeler fans. And it breaks my heart that we don't have nothing.
About it. The Patriots, man. I'm tired of these Patriots fans where I am, man.
Oh, that's over with, though. That's over with.
Hey, JJ, do you think B-Flow goes to the Patriots?
I don't like. Nah, the Patriots I've never really been a fan of them. They kind of win too much. They used to win too much.
Yeah, they overnight. You could tease your friends now. That's over with.
Tom Brady gone.
But they can say Super Bowls all they want. We might catch up with how slow they are.
I don't know about catching up, but we might
Okay.
get them. We might get
them. We just trying to get one.
Yeah, they got about 6 of them boys. I feel you know, but
all right. Younger fans like me, I tend to get over optimistic, so I haven't had the full experience yet, so that's why.
Oh yeah, well,
what
they be saying? Strap on your seatbelt. This is only the beginning of the ride. Shit. So look, let me ask y'all this though. Cause I think JJ, how do you feel about KOC?
I feel like he has the chance to make great calls, and I think that he has a chance to prove how great of a coach that he can be. But I just feel like there are many self-inflicted wounds that are caused. I'm not saying they're all caused by KOC, but I think he has a chance to improve his play calling. Like, for example, running the football with Jaron Hall. He just came into the game against the Packers in Week 8 when Kirk got hurt. And we could have ran the football, tried our best to run out the whole clock, but you just can't be throwing the football with your rookie play action in your own end zone. It's just not going to work. And if you're lucky, 5% of the time it might work, but you're better off running the football. Because what up,
Antoine in the building?
Because what if we did mess up, and what if we did, let's say that fumble did have an impact on the game. Let's say the Packers somehow found a way to squeeze in another touchdown and somehow beat us in overtime. Then KOC would be in some big trouble. But I still like him, though.
It just been one of KOC moments for me. That what KOC do.
Yeah.
But KOC's my guy, though. I like him.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you the same question around the same time next year. I'm asking that same question next year.
You know what? I'll leave the comebacks to Uncle Tony when it comes to Uncle Zoe.
Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony. Yeah. Oh, he can't be on with you. Tony got a potty mouth. He can't be on here. Once he gets to go,
at least he knows Vikings history.
Huh?
Oh!
What he say?
Shots fired.
Oh!
I ain't hear him. What did he say?
He said it.
Don't worry about it, Zoe. Don't worry about it, man.
Uncle Zoe, who are the purple people eaters?
Oh, you on that type? Oh, you on that type of time?
If you know about the purple people eaters, man, that's embarrassing.
I know about the purple eaters, man. We ain't talking about them right now, though, man.
What are their names?
We gonna say them for what's that show called?
The Vintage.
The Vintage.
All right. Uncle Tony talks about all the time how Jim Marshall isn't recognized enough in the Purple People Eaters. Well, guess what, Uncle Tony? Whenever I think of Purple People Eaters, Jim Marshall comes to my mind first. Jim Marshall. You know, forget that he ran the wrong way. We still won that game. But there's Jim Marshall, Alan Page, Carl Eller, Gary Larson, and I think also
somebody. When it does, somebody
was just a part of it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that Tony love to take you down memory lane. I'm talking about the present, the future. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what we're gonna do with Kirk.
The past is the reason why we have the future, though.
Ooh,
you right. Hold on, wait. What type of time are we on tonight? What type of time is JJ on? Hey, JJ, did Tony send you, man?
Nothing. I'm letting it go.
Hey, Yogi, did Tony send JJ, man?
Nah. I can't resist $50, man. I'm sorry, I can't resist.
Straight up, did like a Tony move, right? Yeah, I knew his name was Doug something. Doug.
No, I appreciate you though, Uncle Zoe.
No, it's all love, man.
Hey, y'all in the chat, y'all just watch out because when little JJ is going to University of Minnesota, get that broadcasting degree to where he can intern at the Vikings at the same time.
It's over.
Gonna be lit. I'm putting that out in the universe. That's what I want to see.
But guess what? They're gonna know about you guys too, though. They're definitely gonna know about you guys too, and I'm going to make sure of that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Man. That's what I like, man. Don't put no Kevin Hart on us, blow up and leave us.
No, I ain't want to get it. Cat Wills was saying some stuff about Kevin Hart.
Man, I don't trust them Philly guys, man.
So what's your favorite subject in school right now?
Math.
It's actually my least. That's actually my least favorite.
Oh, dang!
Because it's not my kind of math. They're doing geometry and angles and that's not my math, you know. But my favorite subject is probably English. Number one, because of how nice the subject is, and number two, because the teacher that I have, he's pretty cool.
That's okay. That's what's up. That's good for real.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Oh,
you young with your head on your shoulders. That's what I like to see, man. For real. That's a blessing for real.
I want to represent.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
You representing well. We need more like you. I'm telling you.
Straight up.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, there are more like me. There actually are a couple more. Have you seen my streams with them?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the last. I don't know who it was. He had
a
YouTube channel, right?
His name was Shiesty or something. What was his name?
Yeah, his real name is Michael, but his YouTube name is Shiesty.
He messed me up. He messed me up the YouTube name. His name Shiesty. I like him.
He's a Joe Burrow fan. But I want to rise up with those guys. Lots of guys that I want to make sure that are heard as well, because other people deserve the spotlight too. So just want to make sure that people get what they need, and if not more.
Oh, that's nice.
And if you guys are into them African beats and that African music, be sure to check out his mama's page.
Oh, your mama got YouTube page?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What kind of African music? What country?
Where's she from?
I'm actually part Cameroonian, so West Africa and near
You're
Nigeria.
Cameroonian?
Yep.
I'm Cameroonian. I did my ancestry. I'm everywhere in Africa, but my highest percentage is Cameroon.
Wow. So, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's Cameroon. Stand up, baby. Let's go. It's like
you ain't one?
That's awesome.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to what's her YouTube?
Oh, I don't think I even know.
Oh,
damn.
Damn.
Yo,
about to be grounded.
Cut that out of the video because if she's watching right now, we do not want JJ to get in trouble. Please cut that out the video, please. Look, I got the. I'm about to write it down and everything.
He's probably sleeping. It's like 10 p.m. here, but it's a Saturday for me, so that's good.
Oh, we on the same type of time then.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, it's 10 over here, 10:20.
JJ gets lit on the weekends, y'all. He's 11 o'clock.
I get lit too on the weekend, JJ.
I have to admit though, I was at first I was under the illusion for 2 seconds. For 2 seconds, I thought Uncle Zoe was actually a Lions fan, but then I just not thought of it. But
when you think that though?
Because Aunt Sarah is too convincing sometimes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you probably just got onto my page not too long ago then.
I've been watching for months now. Months.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Months. That's what I'm saying. You probably just got tuned on to my shit then. Yeah, I don't know what Sarah was talking about with that.
It was the colors that you had on. It was the colors, your colored shirt you had on the other day. No. What it was D Woods. Was D Woods in the chat? It was D Woods.
He was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, he tried to say I was a Philly fan. He tried to say I was an Eagles fan. And no disrespect to the stinking Eagles, but I'm not no Eagle fan.
But my backdrop's always been the Vikings though. At first, I had a Viking flag on my backdrop,
but it looked at blue.
Well, my Vikings.
So anyone can wear a Vikings thing and be another fan. Let's be honest.
I'm saying, but heck, you know.
No. Uncle Zoe's a Vikings fan, though. I can tell.
He's trying to infiltrate the Viking fan base. He's trying to infiltrate the Viking fan base. I mean, that's what he's trying to do. I don't know. Zoe, are you a Lions fan? What's going on, man?
Man, if that's the case, shit, I've been riding that train right now.
Oh.
I'm taking the
So, do you think we win or lose tomorrow, JJ?
I want us to win. I never want to root for my team to lose, especially against a divisional rival. And I just don't see the team the way you guys do because I'm too young of a fan to kind of be less optimistic. You know, for as long as I live, I'm going to be an optimistic Vikings fan. And whenever we have the chance to win, I want to win. Right. Even that one game against the Bears, we were like 7-9 and we weren't going to make the playoffs. So it was just like a game that really meant nothing. So we still won that game, and I was happy that we won. But at the end of the day, we didn't make the playoffs. So in 2021, though, could you agree that we weren't exactly like we were probably the best 8-9 team?
I don't even fucking remember that far. Shit, I'm getting older. Shit,
that's history, bro. We can't think about history about Zoe. That's history.
No, 2021. That's recent. I can't remember past last year. Shoot, my memory would have used to be.
I'm sorry, no, we were the worst 13-4 team last year.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though, Jay. That's why I don't think KLC might not be the guy for real. Because in year one, like to me, I judge the head coach off of year two. Because year one, you can surprise a lot of people with your play calling. In year two, people will have films on your offense. And the Vikings offense ain't get better in year two for real. Like we had a lot of 3-and-outs last year. We had then this year we couldn't score points. It was like the same offense I seen last year. We just were winning games. And
talk that talk, though. That talk, bro.
I'm just saying, luck had ran out.
Oh, I like that chain.
We got the Viking chain.
This is the link for JJ Vikings podcast. Be sure to go hit him up.
Ooh,
baby. Hit that sub.
You acting bad in that room.
I like that. Oh, hold on now.
That remind me that Denny Green used to wear. Hey Tony, that's the same hat Dennis Green used to wear. I know Tony would know.
Uncle Zoe, you're just proving our point. Come on.
I can't.
For real.
Oh, Uncle Zoe, you see that 1961 on Uncle Mike's hat? What does that mean? What does that mean?
When the Vikings started, man.
Oh, dang.
Good plan. Not. Hey, yo, boy ain't know that though. Yo,
No.
you. He was like, man, I don't know.
I know, but I know it now though. I've been knew it though.
No, you didn't
when I was told, when I was told, that's what I knew.
But at the time, you're like, I don't know, what do 1961 mean?
Hey, so why are you trying to put me in this, bro?
No, you
trying to break me down. You trying to break me down with you, huh? You trying to break me down with the history, bro. Shoot, I ain't don't try to bring me down with you with this, man. Don't try to put me down with you, bro. They coming at your neck, not my neck.
Oh no, I'm just saying, man. We family, man. We
Look, you see how you trying to
man.
put me in this?
You don't got the hat.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know what it was. I said, what does this mean? Is that the last time we won a champion? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take full responsibility for that.
No, I feel you on that one.
Okay. There are two possibilities as to why I know more history than Uncle Zoe does. Either Uncle Zoe hasn't picked up a Vikings book yet, or he was just like, he just didn't really know the team when he was born. Either one of those.
No, I ain't know team when I was born. I wasn't no Vikings fan when I was born.
Okay.
I just watched football. Like when I started watching football, the New Orleans Saints drafted my uncle, so I liked the Saints when I was growing up.
Oh wow!
Then the Broncos. Then I fell in love with the Vikings.
You was a Broncos fan?
Man, TD, Shannon Sharp, and John Elway. Boy,
Shannon Sharp is that guy. Shannon Sharp, I gotta admit.
And they had Ed McCaffrey.
But what about the Vikings? The Vikings had some dogs on their team too.
No, I'm saying that when I fell in love with the Vikings, because the Vikings were the first all-black team I seen in NFL.
What player did you? What player was just like, yo, I gotta be a Viking fan, like that you watched on the Vikings?
Randall Cunningham. Randall Cunningham.
Oh, Randall Cunningham. Okay.
Man, what? Oh my God, Randall.
Hey, let me see that hat. Can I see that hat again, real quick, JJ? Oh, I like that. That's fire right there. I need that.
Oh, 1961.
Yes, I need that. Yeah, that's 1961. That's when the Vikings was. Yeah.
When I start working for the Vikings, it's a free ticket for you guys into the facility for training camps, games, you name it.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'll be carrying your book bag.
That's a dream come true. What was it called? Was it called Skull Fest that we did last with everybody came together?
Yeah, I wanted you there, Uncle Mike. I wanted you there, and Uncle Zoe.
I'm coming next time. I'm going to make sure I come next time. It's definitely going down.
Oh yeah, I'm coming too.
First home game. First home game.
We got to
this year, them Bills ate me up. I'm coming next year though.
Yeah, them Bills. Them Bills. When you got kids, 3 kids and counting.
And we get to see Jaden Daniels in preseason.
Hey, what y'all know about the NFL draft? I'm gonna bring Vikings good luck. I'm going to the draft, and we drafting our quarterback of the future in round 1.
Hey, Zoe, I'm probably gonna be up there with you, bro.
You need to come here, because if we don't, I'm gonna need you to bail me out. I'm whooping KOC or Quasi. You know what? If we don't get a quarterback in round 1,
they not gonna watch. They get like the best DT or DE, bro. I got a feeling. Randy Moss made Zoe
go crazy.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, Randy Moss definitely made me one.
Yeah, he was part of the reason, but I like the Randall Cunningham. And Randy Moss was just a freak.
Chris Carter made me a Viking fan.
I don't think Randy Moss even started year 1, did he? The first
guy that I watched. The first guy that I watched when I became a Vikings fan, I was about 5-6 years old. The first guy I watched was Cordero Patterson. It's when I saw him make a kickoff return touchdown in the 2016 season against the Cardinals, and we won that game. But our record in 2016 was so misleading.
What was our record? What was our record in 2016?
I think we started out 5-1 and then ended at 8-8 or something. We had some kind of big lead in our record and then ended at 8-8.
Hey, JJ, hold on. Let me ask one question if I forget, because I forget stuff real fast. Hey, is that the year we lost to the Arizona Cardinals in the back of the end zone in week 17?
But we beat them that year, though, 2016.
Well, that wasn't 2016. What year? Hey, Tony, what year was that? I know Tony know. We could have made the playoff that year.
What was the year when we went 3 was it 3-13?
I think it was 2011.
Well, 2011.
Yeah,
And who did we draft? Who did we draft that year? I forgot. Was it a lineman? First round?
Yeah, that I don't know. We need Uncle Tony. I actually want Uncle Tony in here. Can Uncle Tony join in?
You don't want him on here, JJ.
Nah, I do. I do. I really
Tony won't cuss. Tony Bell won't cuss.
Watch your mouth, Tony. Christian Ponder. He said Christian Ponder. Tony, I ain't gonna lie. Tony know that history, though.
Hold on. Christian Ponder was 2011? Oh, that was
the 2012 draft? The 2012 draft. Wasn't it?
No, it couldn't have been 2011.
I don't remember no drafts like that. Y'all gonna have me on here lying.
Man, Christian Ponder, man. Shoot. He had the easiest job.
Hand the ball off. That boy right there, fire.
I like that.
I am gifted.
Hey, I love that.
That's Madison, ain't it, JJ?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you know Madison is my.
There we go. We got Tony Bell in the building with JJ Vikings.
What up, Uncle? What up, Uncle Tony?
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Wait, my brother from another.
Is Uncle Tony old enough to be Uncle Zoe's uncle?
Yeah, I'm only 35.
Yeah, I am actually.
Yeah.
I'm 48. Bro.
You don't hear him talk about the history?
Yeah.
Uncle Tony looks a lot younger than he makes himself out to be. He makes himself out to be like 70 years old, and he's not that old.
Sometimes I feel it.
When it rains.
You don't have to feel old just because you know a lot about this team.
Well, no, JJ, I'll be 58 in October. But as Yogi, we both played semi-pro football. So the injuries have come back to, they've caught up with me, put it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
The bumps and bruises.
Running back?
What?
Would you play running back?
Defensive end, outside linebacker. I don't play running back. I played on the line, dude. Come on.
You look small.
Linebacker. I like that.
I'm saying he looks small.
Dude, I'm 6'2".
Oh, you
Ooh.
Yeah, so he looks small.
Well, when I got started in semi-pro, which was years ago, I was weighing like 310.
Oh, you don't. Oh,
and then as a lot of things happened, I started to lose weight and stuff. And
okay,
I think when I was done playing, I was weighing 240.
But shit, you don't look 6'2". I didn't know you were 6'2".
Yeah, I mean, when I saw him at Skullfest, he was sitting down, so I didn't.
That's because my back and knees hurt. I was walking with a cane too.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was walking with a cane that day. But yeah, so, but no, you guys were asking about 2011. That's the year we drafted Christian Ponder.
Okay.
What year did we go 3-13?
That was
That's
Christian.
2011.
Yeah,
that was Christian Ponder with Leslie Frazier, right?
Why did we draft Christian freaking Ponder?
They panic.
Well, and here's another thing too. Christian Ponder is the reason they're panicking now at the quarterback position. They don't want a repeat of that.
How do you feel about that, TB? What quarterback you want us to draft? Do you think they're going to? First of all, do you think they're going to draft their quarterback in the first round? That's the first question. Honestly,
50-50. The team's got so many holes across the board. D-line. There's some in O-line. They're going to need some linebackers. Another wide receiver won't hurt. They need a running back.
Yeah.
It really depends. It starts at the top, but
I'm thinking about corner too. By the way,
they're going to need their corner. But I will put this out there for you guys. This is what's being said in the Twin Cities.
Let me hear it.
Okay, and I'm not happy about this, but it's probably going to happen.
Oh shit!
They're going to resign.
My bad, JJ. My bad.
They're going to resign Kirk Cousins, most likely a 2-year deal.
One surprise. It won't surprise me.
Mike, I'm sorry. It's out there. It's out there. It's the news. I'm not happy about it either. I don't run the team because if I did, I'd be blowing it up right now. But he's coming back.
That's good. I'm happy.
So,
really, Zoe, really,
because you know why?
You're the biggest Kirk Cousins hater.
Because after next year, Kelsey and Crazy will both get canned.
That's
Uncle Zoe, pick up a book of this. This has all the Vikings history you need.
JJ, you need to send that to Zoe.
Man, I am the history.
What up, Darian in the building?
Oh, really?
Hey, Darian, just a heads up, we got JJ on, so
keep it
we're
PG.
keeping it PG-13.
Keep it PG, baby. Keep it PG.
So that's what I'm hearing. It's being recorded.
At this point, the Vikings don't even deserve my curse word. Let's kind of.
I want to be honest with you. I'm all cursed out. I can't talk about them.
Me neither. That's why I'm not saying nothing negative.
It just can't.
I just know.
So I don't know. Did y'all hear about the supposed trade that didn't happen, or the supposed?
Man, that's fake. I'm not.
The Richardson.
What you talking about? Hold on, Zoe. What you talking about?
The Richardson trade.
The Richardson trade.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Are they trying to trade for real?
They wanted Richardson in the draft, and the Vikings were going to give up the farm for him.
How is he doing? Is he doing good?
Well, he's hurt, but when he first started off, he was
healthy.
Good.
I'm happy they didn't do it. I'm happy they didn't do it. Do it this year.
Wait, Uncle Tony, did they actually play in mud before, like the Mud Bowl?
Oh, a bunch of times. The fields were not as good as they are nowadays. Matter of fact, them fields, once they got tore up, they was done. Them fields looked like mud patches. They just drew lines on it and played on it.
Hey,
but
listen,
yeah, it was bad. They did.
I'm not so mad about us signing Kirk again. I am going to be mad though, is we do not get a quarterback like in the first round. Like that's what's going to upset me.
You'll probably get a quarterback in the second round.
But can I ask y'all the question? We ain't got no second round pick.
No, we have a second round pick.
You ain't got no third round pick.
Yeah.
But look, can I ask y'all the question? If we sign Kirk Cousins to a 2-year deal, it's gonna be mainly guaranteed, and we draft a quarterback. Do you know when Kirk played bad, how many people are gonna want Kirk to be benched?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the biggest reason they're signing Kirk. That 28 point whatever mil that's dead cap money. If they sign him before, I think March or something like that, that money or most of that money comes off. When is it, Yogi?
March 15th. It doesn't come off,
but it's down.
Yeah, only 10 will go against the cap for 2024. Then the other 18 just gets. He's going to get that 28 million. It just gets kicked down the line again.
Right,
spread out.
Right. So. And now here's the thing. Now here's what's going to happen. Be prepared, guys. We're probably losing Flores.
I knew that.
We're definitely losing Hunter.
I knew that too.
Well, they're going to lose Hunter, especially what they want to pay him.
Yeah, they're going to
astronomical numbers, like $76 million for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just confused about the Kirk Cousins. I'm still stuck at the Kirk Cousins.
Okay, now this all goes back to the Wilfs. And remember what I said before. The Wilfs don't want to relive the Christian Ponder year.
Nope, they don't.
They don't. And so they're going to avoid that as much as they can. But unfortunately, now KOC is tied to Kirk. So if Kirk fails, KOC gets the axe.
Yes, sir.
He gets the axe. And here's another thing too, guys. I'll ask all of you guys this. With what you've seen what KOC has done this year, do you really trust KOC with a young quarterback?
I want Brian Leftwich.
I like that choice. Yogi.
Man, I don't feel like KOC gonna bring in nobody to call plays because that right there gonna show he don't know what he's doing.
That's KOC's job. That's KOC wants that. That's all him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think he's gonna bring in another chef to cook the food.
No, right. That's all him.
That's why I'm still hoping the Steelers do something stupid and let Tomlin go.
No, Tomlin's staying.
I think they might give him a new contract.
Yeah, they're gonna extend him.
But what's your guys' opinion on? If we were to draft a quarterback who was obviously built to be a starter, a day one starter, obviously meant to win a Super Bowl, and then he's in the hands of KOC. How do you guys think KOC is going to treat him? Like your guys' opinion?
Like another Kirk Cousins.
Who gonna go first?
He'll treat him like another Kirk Cousins.
The young boy gonna be doomed.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's you can kind of see why KOC never called plays in the league or never put together an offensive game plan. It kind of shows. And the only thing saving KOC was winning 13 games last year. Other than that, he'd be right on that unemployment line with his best friend Brandon Staley.
And I'm going to give credit where credit is due, even though I'm not a big Kirk Cousins fan. I think Kirk Cousins hid a lot of the deficiencies of KOC's play calling and playbook, and that's why we got 13 wins.
Now I want everybody to remember this day because you heard it come from me. Everybody knows how I feel about Kirk Cousins. I agree with Yogi 100%. Kirk Cousins covered up KOC's deficiencies as an offensive coordinator. I got to give Kirk props for that. I got it.
But can I ask y'all the question?
Yeah, jot that down, JJ. I was being nice to Kirk.
Yeah, but Yogi and Tony. But let's be for real though. Kirk Cousins is a starting quarterback in the NFL, right or wrong. He is a starting quarterback. We try to replace Kirk Cousins with backup quarterbacks. Give me a starting quarterback from another football team, and let's see what the offense do.
You know what the problem was? The problem was, and this is on KLC. KLC forced these quarterbacks who play a different game than Kirk. He forced those quarterbacks to play Kirk's game.
Right.
He didn't adjust. And when you don't adjust it, when you basically want your you got Dobbs and you got Hall. These guys are mobile quarterbacks. They're going to make things happen with their feet. You can't leave them planted there like an anchor behind an offensive line that leaks like a sieve every other weekend, because guess what? You still re-sign Garrett Bradbury, who's the softest center in the NFL. Darrisaw regressed. Brian O'Neill's playing hurt, and Ed Ingram's Ed Ingram. Let's just be honest. So you have to. Those quarterbacks have to be able to get out of that pocket when they get a chance. But every time Dobbs ran, now if you guys ever get the chance, watch the film. Anytime Dobbs used his feet to make positive plays, it did not make KLC happy. It did not.
Oh, really? Because it made me happy. For sure.
It made me happy.
Another thing, everybody that we are like, our quarterback needs a running game. That's another thing that we have to address this offseason.
Mike,
we need to run the ball.
Mike, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Shout out to Dalvin Cook and him about to get a Super Bowl ring this year.
Yeah.
Definitely if we get a rookie quarterback.
KLC will not run the ball. He will not run the ball for his life. I don't know why, but he will not run the ball.
I don't understand.
I feel like with the running
Rams
backs
ran the ball.
With the running backs that we have, like when Cam Akers was healthy, I feel like we know that him and Ty Chandler, they both have amazing skills, but I think we're trying to turn these guys into Dalvin Cook too much. Like we're trying to make them be Dalvin Cook when they should just be their own people. And we needed a stable, solid running game. Now I know Cam Akers wasn't like the greatest running back of all time, but he was definitely out there doing something. And he did post the Vikings' first rushing touchdown against the Packers in Week 8. He dragged Quay Walker, took one of the best linebackers in the league with him into the end zone, reached for the goal line, which is why I was really bummed out when he got injured, because Cam Akers was doing a little something for this team. And when you get a running back, we can't try and turn him into Dalvin Cook. When you have a mobile quarterback like Josh Dobbs, you can't try and turn him into Kirk Cousins. Like those quarterbacks are those quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins. Those Dalvin Cook is Dalvin Cook, and Ty Chandler and Cam Akers, they are their own players. So I'd say I wanted to see against the Bears. I wanted to see some RPOs, some QB draws, but I feel like Josh Dobbs isn't as bad as he looked against the Bears. I just felt like it kind of fell down to scheming. But I will say this though, Josh Dobbs wasn't always reading his progressions. He wasn't always reading X, Y, and Z. Sometimes he skipped from X to Z. And sometimes I feel like he gets a little bit hesitant in the pocket, which is something that was also Kirk's problem too earlier, in 2020. He would have to hesitate between running and passing, making him having to throw with his foot over the goal line over the line of scrimmage. So it's all about decision making and most importantly scheming when it comes to being a quarterback.
And Kurt, and with both of those guys, decision making is a big part of it. But you see why Dobbs is a career backup. It's obvious. But there's so much that and KLC just seems like at times he seems like he's just in over his head.
So if you think that Brian Flores is gone, and then the fact of KLC is probably, if you think we're just not going to get a quarterback to like the second round, then because my thinking is we probably get an edge with our first round, like get Jerry Verse or Chop Robinson.
That's what I'm thinking too.
But I can't even trust that right now. Honestly, I don't trust.
I'm going to be honest with you. With the dynamics, I know what's going on with this front office. I don't trust him to make the right decisions because there's really nobody in charge.
What quarterback will he be in round 2?
Michael Penix could drop to round 2 because of the
injury history.
And that would be a blessing in disguise if we were to do that, because I'm a big believer in Tate.
Yeah.
So and he hasn't been hurt in the past 2 years.
But can I ask y'all the question? If he do drop in the second round like Jalen Hurts did, somebody would trade up and get him like they did with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he's gonna fall in the Viking lap.
Maybe not. It also depends on where the Vikings fall. We don't know yet. Right now, what are they looking at? Vikings at 12?
They should be number 12 in the second round, right?
If we lose tomorrow, I feel like we could get up to at least 10, maybe.
Yeah, and if the Vikings
had 9, right? The best is 9.
Yeah.
Everything works out. We need a lot of people to win, though.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's you kind of
at least 9.
If they have to move up, they really don't have the collateral to do it.
No, especially not this year.
No.
Oh yeah, that's another thing about signing Kurt.
What?
The money.
It's
guaranteed.
At the end of the day, I just feel like at the end of the day, man, just bite the bullet, man. Move on. Lick your wound and just move on.
So what have I been telling you since September?
Rub some dirt on it, like the older Vikings did. If Uncle Zoe knows that, by the way.
What do you say?
Oh, geez.
Say that again.
Rub some dirt on it. It's hilarious.
Oh,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, but JJ on that Tony time tonight, I see.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he pays attention. Something you don't, Zoe.
I ain't pay attention to in school, Tony. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And if they pay,
I was hard headed in school, Tony. I ain't gonna lie. I was hard headed.
I ain't gonna lie, I was too.
I was hard headed in school.
I was too in school.
In the class.
Thank you for the $50, Uncle Tony. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, don't mention anytime, anytime, young man, anytime. No, but I mean, you guys remember what I told you before about this franchise?
Yeah.
Their whole thing is, as long as they're, I hate to say it, stuck on the hamster wheel of mediocrity and it still sells tickets, they're going to do it. They're not going to do anything to upset that apple cart that is known as mediocrity, unfortunately.
But can I ask you a question? You said before the Vikings don't want to do nothing but be better than the Packers. The Packers, the blew our doors off at the crib.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the Packers' future look way brighter than the Minnesota Vikings right now.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The whole damn division future look brighter than the Minnesota Vikings right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Vikings might be last next year in NFC North.
Zoe, you hit it right on the nose. Guess what? The Lions, Packers, and Bears are all improving. The Vikings are staying status quo.
But that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, like you not being like right now, you being below mediocre.
But they don't see that because guess what? The stadium is still sold out. The tickets are all bought. People are buying the merchandise. It's still the number one attraction in the Twin Cities. And
okay if we split with Green Bay every year.
But Green Bay blew our doors off.
Yeah, but when Green Bay here, you know what though? Now I'm going back to 2010 when Green Bay beat us, they blew our doors off that year. Guess who got fired the next day? Brad Childress.
Oh, Brad Childress.
He got fired the next day.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that is keeping KOC employed is 13 wins last year.
Oh,
Hey,
also
Tony.
season 2.
What's that?
This what if season?
Mhm.
Like, what if Kirk Cousins was healthy? Then
What?
we'd be on the way to the Super Bowl if Kirk Cousins.
Well, okay, now let's.
That's a thought.
That's a thought process.
Listen, man, we not
That's
about
be
to
a
talk about
serious-
that.
everybody thinks for the Vikings.
No,
Dude, here in Minnesota, Kirk Cousins, talking about Kirk Cousins is like talking about Trump. I'm sorry.
He's not even from Minnesota.
Who? Kirk? Oh, they've adopted him up here like he's from Minnesota, dude.
Don't matter. Look,
they have adopted him.
So for him to get hurt this year, bro, like it might have saved. If we were thinking about getting rid of him, this saved him.
Yeah.
I thought you did the opposite. I thought
to be honest.
Hold on.
You know why? It saved him because they were so bad.
What up, T-Bass?
Oh,
Hey, T-Bass, we got JJ Vikings in the building, so PG-13.
Trey JJ.
What's going on?
Hey, so this is more for Yogi and Tony, because I don't know about you other guys, if you guys played college sport, but here's the thing I want people to realize about Penix. Okay, he's the flavor of the month. Let's just wait until the NFL doctors can poke and prod at him, because maybe this will let people understand. I had a good friend of mine at work. His son was a really good pitcher. He had a full ride at Arizona State, which is a baseball powerhouse, and he also got drafted by the Cardinals. So Bob hired an advisor. The advisor said, quote, if he goes to college, he's a piece of meat that they have for 4 years. If he goes to the pros, he's an investment. They will take care of that arm. All right. So he went to the Cardinals because the contract, included a scholarship if things didn't work out. His rookie year, he was tearing it up. He was one of the best pitchers on the team, actually better than some players at that time, made it to the pros. His second season, got fluid on the knee. It was from a previous injury he had in basketball in high school. Cardinals drained his knee, cut him 2 days later. My friend took his son to Mayo's and had the doctors look at it. Mayo's doctor said, well, we drained some fluid. We know it's like pre-arthritis. And Bob asked the doctor, would the Cardinals have known that? And he said, yes, I guarantee it. So then they started talking about surgery. Here's what the doctor said. We can give him surgery, and he can probably play sports on that leg for maybe 2 or 3 more years, at best. If we give him surgery and he's done with sports, he'll probably have a normal knee. The doctor said, now, if I was a college doctor, I would say do it, because the college has him for maximum 4 years. If I was a pro doctor, I would recommend just getting rid of him. That's the harsh reality of it. So we don't know really what condition this Penix kid knee is in until we start having doctors on the NFL level look at it, because they'll know. They will know. So be very aware of this when you're hearing teams that his stock is dropping with some teams that was looking for him. And I don't want Vikings to be the donkey at the card table to take a guy that they know his knee is shot and not going to last more than 3 years. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It's the Todd Gurley situation, because Todd Gurley's knees was messed up in Georgia, and you saw what's happened to him in the NFL now. So,
I mean, a college
reared his ugly head.
A college is going to say, get them out there and play. We have them for 4 years. That's it. They're a piece of meat to college sports, and that's the brutal reality of it.
And in pros, they're the same thing too, because you've got the cycle that happens every year that a new player comes up. It's a never-ending revolving door.
Yeah, but so if Penix was up for contract with a knee like this, would teams use that in contract negotiation? Sure, they would. So you might as well use it when you're drafting someone too, and say maybe this ain't a first-round pick. just because I know there's tons of examples where guys have had injuries in college and ended up having great careers. All I'm saying is let's wait for these NFL doctors at the combine to start looking at knee, because we don't know if he's playing on a damaged knee, because Oregon probably doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah,
or Washington, I mean.
Washington, yeah.
Washington.
Yeah,
I agree with you, T-Bags.
We're gonna see how good his knee is Monday. I'll tell you that much. We're gonna see how good that knee is Monday night.
I mean,
He has a
the
pretty big
doctor,
knee brace. I've never seen a knee brace that big before.
He gonna need a
well,
big one
that's a thing too. How
Yeah.
many pro quarterbacks you see out there playing with a big old knee brace like that?
I'm
You know, he might.
though, but at the end of the day, we still gonna have to draft a quarterback. It might not.
Yeah. I'm not saying that, but it seems like Penix now is the flavor of the week.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people, we got to get him no matter what. Move up, get him, blah, blah, blah. Just be aware of that. This kid's knee might be, and just because he's out there playing at Washington doesn't
They're
care
gonna
about
look
his
at him
knee in the future.
They're gonna look at
They
Penix at the combine.
They've had him, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll look at
They're gonna do MRI, X-rays. They're gonna do it all.
That's just one of my things to be very aware of.
Yeah, but we still need a quarterback in the first 2 rounds.
I mean, listen, if Penix is off the table,
you
is probably going to be off the
you
table.
can still get a good quarterback in the 3rd round too.
Like
You
who
gotta look
in
at
the
the Vikings.
3rd round? Like who?
Sam Hartman.
Dude, Tom Brady was 6.
Sam
Like,
Hartman from Notre Dame.
That don't happen.
Hey,
That was luck.
Zoe, with Penix's knee history, the kid from Florida State might be a better option than him.
I like
know.
Jordan. I like him.
I'm just saying.
Jordan Travis?
I don't think he that good though, for real. He's straight.
Jordan Travis is not that good either.
No, he ain't that good. He okay, but he ain't that good. Like, honestly though, it's about 4 or 5 good quarterbacks in this NFL draft.
I got a
Name
question.
Name him, Zoe.
I got a question. Is McCarthy staying or is he coming out?
He's staying.
It's a lot of word that he's staying.
He's staying. He ain't coming out. Or the Texas quarterback ain't coming out.
Ewers is gone.
Ewers isn't coming out either?
No.
Wow.
So it just leaves you Caleb, Drake, Jalen, and Penix, and Sam Hartman from Notre Dame.
I don't want to
so much for Sanders.
So
staying to be number 1 pick.
My other thing I popped in here because I've been getting heat the last week about trading JJ, and everybody's been going nuts. We can't trade JJ, the best receiver in the league. He's a generational talent. Blah blah blah.
What traded Randy Moss?
What have we won with them yet? And what are we going to do? So if we pay this guy a huge contract, where's our money going to come from to bring in free agents? We have too many holes. That's why I said if you can trade JJ for a boatload of picks, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying JJ's not good.
But it make no sense. If we trade JJ, then get Kirk Cousins a 2-year deal, what are we doing?
Don't sign Kirk, trade JJ, and rebuild.
Okay, I like that
Ask a
idea.
Detroit Lion fan what they did with Megatron, who was the best receiver in football for years. They didn't do shit, did they?
No, I don't mind.
Ask the 76ers what they did with Allen Iverson with nothing.
Hey, T-Bass.
T-Bass, you talking that talk right now, T-Bass.
Easy.
Ask the Chicago Bulls what they did with Michael Jordan until they got a team around him. Nothing.
Right.
I lived up in Chicago. I laughed at Bulls fans because I'm a Celtic fan when Jordan scored 66 in the playoff game against them. I said, yeah, but who won? Oh, well, who won? So there's so many people worried about JJ's stats, and he's going to get 2,000 yards. But what is it getting us? What is it getting us? What is it going to get us?
T-Bass, I was thinking, it's like this for me personally. I don't mind having the idea of trading JJ because we did the same thing with Diggs. We've done the same thing with Randy Moss. I don't think we're gonna keep striking lightning with guys like this.
With this coaching staff and GM,
And then
with this front office,
then
no.
also too, I don't trust these guys. Even if we get two or three first rounders from trading JJ, I don't.
As long as we hit on them. As long as we hit on them.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with the draft. It's a crapshoot. You don't know if these players are going to hit. You also don't know these coaches that come in here what they're going to do. Right now, we've got a coaching staff that really doesn't know what they're doing. We got a front office that definitely doesn't know what they're doing. And right now, okay, so you get rid of JJ. First of all, if you know this franchise, if you know this front office, they're not getting rid of anything that puts butts in the seats.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
but we're not going to win anything with it.
For all of us here, the common sense thing is to move on from JJ and Kirk. But for them, it's all about the bottom dollar.
Well, a lot of fans too. They're so scared. We can't trade JJ, and I'm like, why? Because at the end of the day, for them, they're happy with JJ caught 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. They can clap their hands, skull. But it's getting us nowhere.
You know why, You know why? Because JJ wins them whatever in their fantasy football league, and that's all they're thinking about. They're not thinking about real football. They don't realize we need an offensive line. They don't realize we have Brian Flores did a lot with a very bad defense with nobody on there. He did a lot.
Exactly. A lot of people point, we haven't done shit with Kirk in 7 years? 8 years?
We haven't done. Kirk only won a division one time.
We haven't done shit with JJ 4 years.
We can't. I mean, put it this way.
What have we won with JJ?
The only one
quarterback, though. You need a quarterback.
The Vikings have a tendency, and now with the Wilfs, is for different reasons. It used to be for loyalty to players. Now the Wilfs are hanging on to players because they sell merch. They're all worried about that money. And it's like, okay, but guess what? That product on the field is what people come to see. And
case in point, 2 weeks ago, I hear everybody always yelling, get JJ the ball no matter what. He's going to catch it. 2 weeks ago, final drive, Mullins forces the ball to who? JJ, and it gets picked off. Powell was wide open.
And Powell was wide open. Osborne. They were both wide open.
But that was a bad play, though.
No. That's the call play. Get JJ the ball. Get JJ the ball no matter what.
Yeah. Remember, Mike Tice used to have the Randy ratio. KLC's got the JJ ratio, but he just doesn't say it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's got it. He's got a percentage of plays that go to JJ.
But
I know that.
I think it's this. We're so much better when our defense is top in the top 10 or whatever. What we're always known for is defense.
Yeah,
and we've gotten far away from that. And it's
the Vikings are soft.
Having a great defense changes your dynamic on offense. You don't have to throw the ball.
Here's the problem with that.
Run the ball because you know your defense is going to.
And here's the problem with that. When the Wilfs decided to bring in the new head coach, they wanted to get him so far away from what Zimmer was doing that they went to the extreme. But guess what? We could have avoided all this if they had just hired who in the first place.
Who, Kevin?
I mean,
or Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah.
We're in a terrible. Our drafts the last 5 years have been terrible. I said a couple years ago, the 2021 draft, when you had 4 third-round picks, your third-round picks in a year or two should be starters, period. After the next year, 3 of them weren't even on the team. Do you know also we've had the last couple years 4 first-round picks that were wide receivers? 4 of them. JJ, Rager, Addison, and who's that other guy? That McKee or McKinney or
we didn't draft Rager though.
No, but we've had one. We had him. We've had 4 number 1 receivers, and two's were nothing's guaranteed. We just I think too. We don't draft well. We roll the dice on these guys like Davenport that are just, it's got a bad history. It's gonna be bumped. Lowry,
taking anything from the Saints,
and you know where that starts. It starts in the front office
because we can't draft worth a shit, and we don't have money because we're paying all our cap money to 2 or 3 guys and expecting to have a good team. And I know it's not popular, but that's why I say trade JJ, because we give him the farm. We ain't gonna have money for anything else, and it's just gonna be a waste of time.
Oh, and by the way,
that only works.
Here's another thing:
re-sign Kirk Cousins.
But they could pay. But they could pay Kirk though. I mean, they could pay JJ.
Well, here's
offered.
Go ahead,
JJ. Got offered like Darnell Mooney, and then 3 first-round picks from the Bears for Justin Jefferson. Then would you accept that offer?
I'm not trading in the division.
He a free agent though.
I'm not trading in the division.
Mooney a free agent this year.
I'm not trading. That's rule number 1, which is where Kwesi screwed up. You don't trade in your division because those trades now are going to come back and bite you right in the rear end.
Honestly,
this year because the guys were hurt.
The Minnesota Vikings
long term are going to hurt you. Those trades.
We could have had Kyle Hamilton. We could have had the heir apparent for Harrison Smith. And
so let me ask you guys, which priority 1 to fix this team right now?
Defense.
Not a quarterback, not a QB. Defense. Yes.
Defense.
I agree.
Give me that guy.
Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. If it was up to me, how do you fix this team? Is get another head coach.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, but I mean, we're not. Yeah, that's number 1. Coaching. It don't matter what talented players we draft if we don't got the right coaching. We got position-wise, and then we don't have a good defensive coordinator. Or we got Kevin O'Connell trying to make every quarterback play like Kirk Cousins. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, by the way,
no matter what we draft.
By the way, did you guys happen to see a stat that came out this week that the Vikings were the worst pass rushing team in the NFL?
I can believe it. They were
the worst.
Which is more of a reason why we should keep Daniil Hunter.
I won't keep his ass.
Now here's where it gets tricky with Daniil. Here's where it gets tricky.
But I don't think we're keeping him.
Here's what happens with Daniil. Daniil wants to get paid like a defensive end.
Right.
Yeah.
The Vikings are going to pay him as an outside linebacker. The man is really a defensive end.
Yeah, he's really right.
He's not coming back.
Somebody's going to pay him defensive end money.
He's going to get defensive end money.
Yeah.
He will. He's one of the best in the game.
So. Yeah, he's going to get defensive end money. So if you lose Hunter, you're already losing Flores. My thing is Flores either ends up with New England or Atlanta.
Who's going to be our defensive coordinator? Like, that's a big deal, y'all.
Brandon Staley. It's going to be Brandon Staley, who is KOC's best friend.
Oh,
Brandon Staley.
If Brandon Staley
his own 20-yard line
if Brandon Staley comes over here, TV.
The McShay coaching tree looks like a twig.
It ain't even growing.
What did you say, JJ?
It's like we had a chance to expose Brandon Staley. Because he went for it in his own 20-yard line in week 3 against us. So if we go down and score a touchdown and go win that game, first of all, we'd be sitting a lot better in the playoff picture. And number 2, Brandon Staley would probably be off the Chargers. The Chargers would have canned him by now, a long time ago, if we had gone down. But
he knew our offense was a joke.
Yeah, I don't want to go around playing the blame game, but lots of guys, for example, not calling the timeout, not spiking the football.
And that falls on KOC and Kirk too.
Hey, Kirk, how you one of the best quarterbacks in the game? You don't know to spike the ball.
Who said he one of the best quarterbacks in the games?
The whole team wasn't prepared.
He's at least top 12. You can admit that, though.
Top 15. Right?
Anyway. But at the same time, TJ Hawkinson could have caught the football in the end zone. So it tipped out of his hands. hit another Chargers guy's
Now,
handstand.
and here's another thing too with Hawkinson. You traded for him. You paid him all that money when he got an earache. Now he's coming off an MCL and an ACL.
Oh my God! Why you have to remind me about that?
Hey Tony, hey Tony, I told people. Hey Tony, I told
and what did
people
the Lions do?
Tony,
What did the Lions do?
I told people
The
that was a
Lions-
dumb trade. D Wood gonna tell me it was a good trade.
It was good till he got hurt.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
man.
Well, wait. It was better for Detroit. They saved a lot of money on the cap, got a second round pick, and drafted a tight end that's just as good.
Yeah, they went right back to Iowa and got another tight end.
Yo,
Yep,
so what you're
he's just
telling me
good.
is we might have to draft a tight end?
No.
From Iowa? Yeah.
Do you think we might need a draft? Do you think
Oh no, we're already
They gonna
paying
be
what?
back for next season?
Josh Oliver?
Well, here's the thing.
I forgot about we paid him, right?
Who's that?
Oh yeah, Josh Oliver. I ain't.
We
I
could
ain't
cut
feeling
him,
Josh
though.
Oliver,
We could
bro.
cut him though.
We
I ain't
put
feeling
Josh
Josh
Oliver in to help with the running game that we don't have.
I
Exactly.
think Oliver
Well,
good.
our
We don't
coach
run.
won't- like you said, our coach won't run the ball.
I know.
We can draft the best
know.
running back in this draft, and what's he gonna do? He ain't gonna run.
One of the reasons we don't run the ball much is because our defense is trash. We can't trust them to hold the lead.
You say
But
trash.
here's the thing.
Trash.
I tell everybody,
Trash.
coaching.
Our-
Our defense trash.
Okay, this is coaching number one. This is what ticks me off. When you have a young defense like you do, and you're an offensive coordinator, what is the best weapon to help that young defense and also help your young offense? It's called ball control, running the
Yes.
ball, taking time off the clock.
Let's
It's
go.
common sense football.
Especially if you draft a young quarterback.
Right.
You're going to need to run the ball to slow
Right.
down the game for that kid.
But we saw that. Here's the thing. We saw that with KLC. This should have been alarm bells should have went off right away when this happened in the Green Bay game. We get the ball. We're deep in their territory. We're in field goal range, right? Okay. Madison doesn't gain anything the first play. What do they do on second down? They pass and get blitzed out of field goal range. And then on third down, guess what you're doing? You're throwing, and who tears his Achilles? Kirk. Okay, you would have learned your lesson the first time knowing Kirk is out, right? Okay, you bring in a quarterback who has never thrown a pass in his whole damn NFL career in a game that means something. What do? You hand him the ball. He runs one play. What's he doing on second and third down? Throwing the ball. And then what does he do on first and 10? He gets strip sacked, which, like JJ mentioned before, could have been a nightmare if the Packers had a competent team and could put it together. Put it this way, Aaron Rodgers on that team, we lose. We lose.
Right.
But guess what? When you've got a coach who does not run the ball like he should, and then you got, here's the deal, the Vikings have like the largest assistant coaching staff in the NFL. And you mean to tell me none of these coaches are going to get in this guy's face and tell him, run the ball, please? Take pressure.
They're all yes men. They're all yes men.
Take pressure off this defense. Help out your young defense. Help them out.
Facts. And help out your quarterback. Help
And
your
help out
quarterback
your
as well.
quarterback.
Yeah, you don't want to have so much pressure. I feel like Jaron Hall, like, if I were in Jaron Hall's shoes and I was being asked to throw the ball off a play action in my own territory, in my own end zone, I'd be feeling lots of pressure, because running a good running game really takes a lot of good takes a lot of pressure off your good rookie.
Well, first, if I'm Jaron Hall, I'm saying to myself, is this coach trying to get me killed?
Right.
Is he really trying to get me killed, first of all?
Yeah, Rashawn Gary was lurking around too.
Yeah, you're kind of like, it's just common sense football.
Is there anything to read into last week's game? They said first time ever that the Wolves didn't go down to the locker room.
Yeah, there is, because when they do that, they're not happy.
Shit, they ain't gonna be happy after tomorrow neither.
They're not happy.
Oh.
Put it this way: the last time they did that, honestly, coaches were fired.
Yeah.
I hope he gets fired. I hope KLC gets fired. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Should we look into anything more? I didn't think it was a good look when we're getting our butts kicked by the Packers and they show our GM in the skybox laughing.
You know what? Don't read into it because guess what? He's grinning because he's on his way out.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah, I mean that's not a good look either. I mean, you're getting beat that bad by your rival.
Okay, but here's where the Vikings lied. This is where they lied. They gave the title of GM to Kwesi because Kwesi and Kurt and KOC are the PR people. But guess what? The person really calling them football shots is Ryan Grigson.
Right.
So guess
who's calling the plays?
Dead KOC. So here's the deal: when Kwesi leaves, Ryan Grigson's already got the gig, so they're just going to elevate Ryan Grigson to get that title. But he's already.
I do know who Ryan Grigson is, right?
Yeah, but the Colts.
Andy.
I actually want to talk about those a bit earlier in the season. So,
the one killed Luck.
Do any of you guys know why Kevin O'Connell told TJ Hawkinson to go down in that one game against the Niners?
I don't remember.
What happened? Refresh my memory.
So, like, against the Niners, Week 7, Monday Night Football, like, the time was running out, I think, that we were in some kind of situation, and Kevin O'Connell yelled, TJ, go down.
Oh, to run the clock out, I think.
Clock out.
And make them use their timeouts.
Make them use their timeouts, yeah.
Because, like, it was either that or TJ Hawkinson might have been dealing with something minor, and then he actually had to go down. But later in the season, now he's actually injured. So,
he took some shots this year too, Hawkinson, and he got the best. He's
the actual Viking. He's an actual Viking.
He can't take the hits. Matter of fact, none of these players in this league can nowadays. I mean,
especially for the Vikings, man. The Vikings soft, man.
Yeah, they are.
The Vikings soft, man.
But for that play, it was to kill time on the clock.
I would love for KOC to get fired and Brian Flores to get elevated.
I would love that too, because there's a divide in that locker room. There are players that are solely behind Flores, and then there are those that are behind KOC. But from what I'm hearing, KOC shtick is wearing thin.
Good. Here's the question: If Brian Flores, after being here for 1 year and seeing the organization and stuff, if he has a choice between more than one team, does he pick the Vikings?
Hell no, he leaving.
Does he want to be here?
No. Would you want to play with KOC as your play caller and you a DC? Like, let's be fair, the Vikings can't score points. The Vikings, only reason we didn't get blew out a lot of time this year is because of Brian Flores and the defense.
They kept us in a lot of games.
I tell you what, if Brian Flores does become the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, you better call Byron Leftwich.
He's gonna bring in some fireworks.
I don't know how they're trying to Byron Leftwich.
Where is Leftwich now?
Where is he done?
He at home. He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. He won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl with
Yogi. KOC won a Super Bowl too.
But he called plays.
Who is his quarterback?
Tom Brady.
Matt Stafford.
Talking
when
about
KOC was offensive coordinator for the Rams,
I'm talking about
Tom Brady was.
What are we talking about here?
But we hired KOC. He didn't even call plays. And who was his quarterback?
He didn't even help groom. He didn't even help with Stafford.
And KOC played with a superstar team. Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Darnold, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford,
Von Miller,
the other receiver, the tight end. Like that
OBJ,
was a superstar team.
Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, like
that was a case where the Rams mortgaged their future for a Super Bowl ring, and they paid off for him.
And they got
it off. And honestly, I wouldn't have minded Eric Bieniemy, but the problem is he forgot to run the ball too. So
Bieniemy's going to get the DC job.
What's your level of concern next year with our defensive backfield, especially our cornerbacks?
Incredibly high.
Is it high as a concern as the defensive line?
Because guess what? If you got a good front seven, makes your DBs look good. We don't have a good front seven.
Well, Brian Flores outside
linebacker. We need a whole lot of stuff.
I love Phillips, but we could do better. Just like with Lowry, Tonga, all these guys. I mean, they're cool.
But
I mean, from what I'm used to as a Viking, we could definitely do better.
Tonga's a practice squad player.
That's
Here's the thing too. If you're a Viking fan and know your Viking history, what's the thing we have always had as a franchise?
Always had defense.
We've always had defense.
I know that.
And now our defense is like
they trash.
Oh no, we got one light. One light in the tunnel. That's Pace.
Yeah, but he can't do it all himself. I mean, I love Pace.
Yeah, like think about what's the top 3 players on the defense right now that we have that's young. Like, can you name like Blackman maybe?
Metellus
Metellus and Pace.
Bynum. Oh, Blackman.
Bynum's turned the corner.
I am a little biased when I talk about Cam Bynum because the stuff he did for me when I was at the game, but I think he is possibly a top 10 safety in this league as well as Josh Metellus.
Yeah, he's been playing good.
Bynum's not a free agent, is he?
After next year, he is.
So he got drafted in 2021 out of Cal. So I think after next season, he'll be a free agent.
Because they already got I think there's a bunch of players on free agents that are free agents on defense now at the end of the
season. We need some linebackers, man. Goodness, we need a lot, bro. Like
it's a lot. It's scary.
A lot.
It's scary.
We need a whole D line. We need linebackers. We need corners. We need O-line. We need a quarterback.
But the focus
is the center.
We need everyone. We need a kicker.
We might need a guard if we don't sign Dalton Reisner.
We re-signed Bradbury and still need what the hell was that front office thinking by re-signing Bradbury to a 3-year deal, which from what I'm hearing, they can let him go at any time. It won't cost him anything. Why
thought we declined to take their option
in the first place?
Why
would you bring it back in the first place?
Hey, it was another center out there too that signed a deal. I think he only signed like a 12 or 13 million deal.
Yeah, and he's probably much better than Bradbury.
Yeah,
and for me to keep an eye on is my level of concern with O'Neal is getting higher and higher. I think injuries are piling up on him.
Yeah,
it's something to keep an eye on.
What was his major injury last offseason? Like, what was it? Was it a knee or what was it? It was a major injury, right? It was Achilles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dang.
He tore his Achilles in Green Bay, and it wasn't a contact play. He was running after on an interception.
And we might need to start thinking about tackle as well. That's another
thing.
He's been having issues.
That's another thing. If you draft, he's a left-hander. O'Neal's his blind side now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's drafting a left-handed quarterback changes the dynamics.
Yogi, what are you putting on?
Oh, snap. I want a mod.
Yeah, he wants a mod.
Let's do it.
All right, on that note, I'm going to leave.
All right, JJ. I appreciate
you being there. All right, JJ.
All right, JJ.
Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, man.
Oh, heck yeah. Anytime, JJ.
Oh, by the way, Houston just beat the Colts.
Yep.
I was rooting for Houston, too.
Yeah, Houston just won.
All right,
hey, Yogi, do the trade JJ scenario again.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sakes, do we have to?
Well, you should see what you come up with in the draft if you trade. A lot of people are like, "Wow,
he's at least 2 first round."
Yeah, he's at least 2 first rounders.
Well, last night, Yogi, what did you get? You got a bunch of seconds and thirds, right?
Let's see here. I like to trade with the Colts just because they need a wide receiver. And they'll have the cap space to pay that, man.
What pick is the Colts?
21.
What?
Why we doing that one?
Well, just hold on, because you should seen last night the team that he was able to draft. He piled up on the draft pick, and it looked really good. I mean, a lot of these questions about we need this, that were answered. I know this is just a make-believe mock draft, but A lot of people were like,
wow. This is basically, instead of fantasy football, it's fantasy GM.
Oh, yeah.
Yogi loves it.
Okay, the Texans are in the playoffs. The Colts are eliminated.
Wow.
Texans are in the playoffs, huh?
Texans are in.
And, all right, you know what? This is what we're going to do.
I'll trade that to Tennessee, shit.
Boom, 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 boom. Arizona Cardinal or New England Patriot. We want
last night you traded with the Cardinals, I think. JJ.
I don't think Cardinals even got no money, though, do they?
Not really.
Brian O'Neill.
I think last night you got their number one, their second and third.
So he was to trade TJ.
See, now it will be hard to trade TJ because he won't be able to pass.
Yeah, he can't pass a physical.
I've been said trade his big ass.
Yeah, Yogi, I think last night you got the number one, the 2, 3 for the next 2 years, and a 4. I think that's
what I'm going to do. All right. So, trading Patriots.
What'd you get?
The number 3 pick.
Oh,
you give him Brian O'Neill?
Yep,
he was.
Did they take it?
Nope.
You know the Patriots shit. They need a quarterback.
They need an offensive line too.
Oh, you traded up last night also and took the number 3 pick.
Yep.
First and then traded JJ. Yeah, that's what you did.
Hey, did Houston win a division or Jacksonville?
That gets decided tomorrow.
Yeah, that gets decided tomorrow. Houston's in the playoffs though.
Who Jacksonville play?
Oh God.
I got a bet with somebody.
It's got to be Tennessee.
I got a bet with somebody.
Tennessee. Let's see.
I told everybody Trevor Lawrence ain't shit.
Jacksonville is playing at Tennessee.
Oh, with Ryan Tannehill. Damn.
Is Tannehill playing?
No.
Yeah.
Will Levis, I thought, is playing.
No, I think he injured.
Former number 1 pick, guys. Ryan Tannehill.
He was trash though.
He won't good come from A&M.
Most of the quarterbacks that get drafted in the first 2 rounds are trash.
Not for real. If you not if you do your homework, like everybody knew Mitsubishi wasn't good. How the fuck?
Except the Bears. Everybody except the Bears.
He was trash in college.
Yeah, when the Bears still kicking.
Lion Sinekin and tapped in.
How big is Latu?
6'5", 265.
Oh, yeah,
I like Trice.
Yeah, I like Trice too.
I don't care who it is.
Braylon
Trice. Quarterback round 1?
Huh?
No, take a lineman.
Oh,
take an edge rusher.
Oh, y'all hurt my feelings. I hope this shit don't happen in May.
It's gonna happen.
Who'd you get in the trade, Yogi?
Shit, I'm gonna go crazy.
What did you get in the trade?
So I got a first, a second, a third.
He did get a quarterback.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels. I traded up to get Jaden Daniels. I got a first,
a third.
Okay, of course LSU.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna want the receiver from
LSU.
No, get Rome.
Roman Wilson from Michigan.
No, hell no. Rome Odunze.
Oh, don't say hell no like that. What the hell? Like what? Like
I like the defensive tackle from Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan got some dogs.
But I like what too.
So you guys want to go edge rusher?
Go edge.
You guys want Latu?
I like Trice.
Go with Trice.
Trice?
Yep.
Trice.
He ain't it, man.
Oh snap! Zoe talking his talk.
What you talking about, Zoe?
He ain't it. He ain't good like that.
Really? Okay.
Oh, you
Wait.
What round are we in,
Wait till
Yogi?
Monday night.
We're in the second round.
His ass ain't gonna have no sacks.
And who'd we pick so far? Daniels and who?
And
Trice.
Trice. So I say we grab a tackle because I traded
Carson Wentz to even play for the Rams. You playing tomorrow night? You can see him play for the Rams.
Since I traded O'Neal away.
Then you traded O'Neal.
Dude, what a minute. Hold on. You looking at tackles, Yogi?
Yeah.
What about Michigan tackle?
Let's not forget cornerback.
Yeah, like we need to run down that railroad again.
Oh, you mean Ladarius Henderson?
Well, he died.
Is he a left tackle or right tackle?
I think he injured though, ain't he?
Ooh. His numbers
Dude,
are...
you got to remember too, these numbers that Pro Football Focus put up here, they're just a metric. They're not the standard.
Is the tackle from BYU available? And Washington?
Man, I don't want no tackle from no BYU.
What you got against BYU, Zo?
Who is he blocking?
Dude, look at them numbers.
Who is he blocking though?
Look at the numbers.
Man, come on, man. You gotta give me somebody got some competition, man.
Oh, you know what? We might be able to get him with the next bit.
He gonna be there.
All right, so
who's that defensive back? Anybody decent?
Kalen King.
Kalen King's cool.
He from Penn State, man.
Yeah, you don't want. He's small though.
Most of your DBs are small.
Man, we want somebody at least
6'1". How about defensive tackle? Who's out there?
Chris Jenkins.
I like him.
Take Jenkins. Take Jenkins.
I like him.
Take
Jenkins because you need help in the middle of the line.
Take Jenkins from Michigan. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, take Jenkins.
Zoe's so biased, and I love it.
I ain't biased. I'm just being for real. Y'all want me lying on here?
We in the third round now?
We are in the third round.
Look at the centers. Take a look at the centers.
Yeah, I'd rather take a center fast.
Zach Frazier.
How big is he?
He's got a good pass blocking grade and a good running grade.
And 6'3", 310.
I'll take
Yo, we need that. We need that.
Sign him. Take him, draft him.
We need to get Bradbury out the building.
We need what, an air rusher, a corner next?
We drafted
him.
We
already, right?
Trade Bradbury. Can you get anything back for Bradbury?
Hell no.
You won't get anything for Bradbury. You probably get a 6th rounder.
Okay, this is an important thing to know. No, if we traded JJ, we're gonna have a lot of cap this man. So we can bring in.
What's that? Did we get a receiver yet?
Nope.
No.
Who you have available?
Well, we can pick one up in free agency too. We got a lot of cap money to play with now.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, that Eichenberg, linebacker. What's he got going? What's his story?
Oh, hell no.
Shut up, Zo.
Man.
Pass rush grade, 65. Run defense grade.
Is Trotter look for Trotter Jr. or Hopper at linebacker?
Yeah.
Who they play for?
Jeremiah Trotter Jr. plays for Clemson, and Hopper plays for Missouri.
I like his daddy. Well, I like.
What about running back too?
I like.
They got Junior Cole. Hold on, they got Junior Colson second. Check out Junior Colson for the linebackers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get Michigan linebacker. I like him.
Oh, dang, man. Michigan.
How tall? What is he? 6'1" pass rush grade.
6'3".
You know what? Is he an outside? Is he outside or inside?
He do a little bit of everything.
I'm thinking the Ohio State linebacker might be a little better just because.
Man, fuck Ohio State.
I know. I'm looking at that Ohio State dude too.
The Ohio State players better.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Ohio State dude too.
He not
usually the Buckeyes the better player.
Check out the Ohio.
Says who?
Yogi.
Who you talking?
Just to see what you got.
Eichenberg.
Man, get that Michigan linebacker.
He's actually more balanced. Eichenberg is.
Man, y'all gonna be mad as hell once he got that purple and gold on.
So Yogi, who's the best player available at this pick?
Another defensive interior.
It wouldn't hurt because we need him.
Let's take him. Take him. Best player available, and it's a need.
Y'all just drafting anybody now. That motherfucker.
I wouldn't mind double dipping on the interior.
He ain't gonna see the field.
Oh, yes, he will. You seen that defense? I mean, put it this way: our defensive line ain't nothing to write home about.
That bum motherfucker can't beat Roy out.
Oh, snap!
He could beat Tonka. That's all that matters.
I don't know. That's it. Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't even know who he was, so he kept on talking about him.
I knew who he was.
So what do we need still, Yogi?
Let's go.
What about running back?
I grabbed one.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, I am out of here. I will chat with you guys later in the week.
All right.
See you later, Tony.
Y'all take care.
You too, brother. You too.
What round we in?
We are in the 5th round.
Have we got a center yet?
Mm-hmm.
How about a tackle? Offensive tackle. Have we picked one up yet?
No, probably not.
Yeah, we got rid of him.
Marquise Cox.
Oh man.
6'5", 311.
Big boy.
Oh, no. We'll get him next pick. 6'5", 319. Yeah, we'll get him next pick. Let's go.
Well, let's just say we pick one up in free agency now that we got all this money.
Nope. We got a tackle. Boom. Got him.
All right. Do we want a running back?
I believe I got one. Yeah, we got one.
Who do we get?
Braylon Allen from Wisconsin.
They been good running backs too.
Yep. Now we go. Extra edge.
I like that pick.
And now we go linebacker from Michigan.
Man, he's from Michigan.
Yeah, flood the boy out with Michigan.
Dang.
Go with another Buckeye. They're better. Buckeyes are better than Wolverines.
Talk that talk, T-Bass.
Name one good Ohio State in the NFL right now.
Don't be a hater, T. Don't be a hater, Zoe.
I ain't being a
All they do is
You sound like a hater. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the play. Hate the game.
All they do is
the
cheat.
game. Don't hate the play.
I triple dipped it in defensive interior.
If you ain't
That's fine. We need all the help we can get.
All right.
But
so
see what I'm talking about? All the picks you generate, and you got more picks next year, right?
Yep, 3 picks for next year too.
Yeah, I mean, it's you build a team like
I
that.
would though. I would. I don't have no problem with it.
So we got Jaden Daniels, quarterback,
Like it.
edge rusher.
I like that.
Braylon Trice, defensive interior, Chris Jenkins.
I don't know about that.
DB Josh Newton. We got a center, Zach Frazier.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
We got another defensive interior, Michael Hall, A-.
Oh, I like Allen from Wisconsin. Yeah, I like him.
We got a running back, Braylon Allen, A-. I double dipped at defensive back just because
I like that.
Dantzler looks like
there's a lot of Michigan on this dang on draft.
Yeah, I like that.
And we have cap money to bring in a big wide receiver and maybe a defensive back also, or a tackle to replace. We got a lot of cap money now to play with.
So we traded Brian O'Neill and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, we got a lot of cap room. And not signing Kirk. So you know, if that happened and this was, I would be like, the future's looking bright. Plus,
exactly.
Got a whole lot of draft picks again next year. As long as we draft, I mean,
yeah, like you said, in free agency, we have money to bring in a receiver on a 2-year deal, like another linebacker or D tackle on a 1-year deal.
That's all I'm preaching. You know, we pay the farm to JJ.
No,
we don't have any money to bring in quality people. We're stuck bringing in the Tongos.
No, I feel you though.
Davenport. And
I feel you though, T-Bass. I'm 100% with you. I agree with everything you're saying.
But you know, a lot of people are furious. They just, there's no way you can he's the best in the game, but it's not going to do anything for us.
For what? I can see we had a complete team.
Exactly. I like how you think, my brother.
When you have a complete team, that's when you throw the money at your superstar players.
Like the Bengals,
build the team out.
Like the Bengals, for example, they can pay JB and they can pay Chase because they got a complete team around, and plus they got draft picks.
You know, I wouldn't. One of my favorite movies is Coach Carter, that basketball movie, and the line in the movie, what's your biggest fear? So, in the next 4 years, if you trade JJ, what's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear? I mean, we're not going to win a Super Bowl in the next 4 years if we give him the farm.
We have too many holes. We have a lot of holes. But Kirk Cousins got to go.
And plus, we got to pay Christian Darrisaw his money.
I mean, the only answer for somebody I would understand if I traded JJ, what's your biggest fear is we can't win a Super Bowl without. But we're not going to win a Super Bowl in the next 4 years. Way too many holes. So you know, you want to rebuild. That's the first piece of the puzzle. Trade your You're holding a lottery ticket. Cash it in.
Right.
I just, you know, there's too many fans that are in love with them. It's almost like they're more of a JJ fan than a Viking fan.
JJ stands. We had the Kirk stands. Now we got the JJ stands.
At the same time, we got to build.
At the end of the day, we want the Vikings to win. So any way we can get that Super Bowl, do what you got to do, man. We got to build this team out. We have too many holes. Defense, offense, the trenches, everything.
Yeah, and not enough. And we've had terrible drafts the last 5 years, and it's really coming back to haunt us.
And we're so scared to take a chance at quarterback too. It's just like we want to get Russell Wilson. That's a rumor. Then we talk about Kirk Cousins signing for another 2 years. It's like, why?
Here, let me do something for you guys. I'll read this out real quick because I wrote all this down. This is every quarterback drafted in the first or second round since 2009. Okay. 2009, Matt Stafford, Mark Sanchez, Josh Freeman, Pat White. 2010, Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, Jimmy Clausen. 2011, Cam Newton, Jake Locker, Blaine Gabbert, Christian Ponder, Andy Dalton, Colin Kaepernick. 2012, Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin, Ryan Tannehill, Brian Whedon, Brock Osweiler. 2013, E.J. Manuel, Geno Smith. 2014, Blake Bortles, Johnny Manziel, Teddy Bridgewater, Derek Carr, Jimmy Garoppolo. 2015, Jamaris Winston, Marcus Mariota. 2016, Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, Christian Hackenberg. 2017, Mitchell Trubisky, Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Kisner. 2018, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, Lamar Jackson. 2019, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Dwayne Haskins, Drew Lock. 2020, Joe Burrow, Tuga, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts. That was a good quarterback class.
Yeah.
2021, Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Justin Field, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask. 2022, Kenny Pickett. Now, how many of those guys are really, you can say, are quality Kirk Cousins level? So my thing is I broke it down into 4 categories: franchise quarterback, Kirk Cousins level player, a below average starter, and a bust. So there's 56 total. I'm very, very stringent on labeling a franchise quarterback. I came up with 3 franchise quarterbacks. Mahomes,
Sarah, that's Two Evils number if you need to get a hold of them.
Mahomes, Burrows, and Cam Newton. I came up with 11 Kirk level starters, 13 below average starters.
Who are the 11 Kirk Cousins starters? Who are the 11?
I don't even know. I just, me, Stafford, I have Newton as a franchise. I put down Geno Smith, but I mean, there's arguments there. Derek Carr, Kirk level, Jared Goff, Mahomes, I got franchise. Deshaun Watson, I got Kirk level. I got Josh Allen, Kirk level. Lamar Jackson, Kirk level. Now, those could rise if they end up winning a Super Bowl. But the reason I don't have them a franchise is they haven't won shit yet. Bottom line.
Did you say Joe Burrow didn't win no Super Bowl? You have him as a franchise, right?
Yeah, but he got to a Super Bowl.
Okay. So, but he ain't win it. What about Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts got to a Super Bowl.
He's second round.
But he said, just first round.
No, first or second round.
Or second. Jalen Hurts got to a Super Bowl.
It's just my graded scale. You might have something different.
But look, Lamar Jackson is what?
So
what do you got Lamar Jackson on?
Like I said, I was very stringent on franchise. I was very, very stringent on the franchise tag. So
T-Bass, you got Lamar Jackson. You got Lamar.
I have him as Kirk level starter.
Kirk ain't never won no damn MVP.
I don't care about MVPs. I care about Super Bowl rings.
But then you only care. But all right. So out of the first to second, what about the third? What did you do the research on third round and fourth round quarterbacks? Because I guarantee you.
I said I just did first and second round. So Herbie, if you take franchise or Kirk level quarterbacks, there's 14 out of the 56. And then the rest. So it's about a 1 in 4 chance you get somebody who's at least a Kirk level. You can say some of these guys that I put at Kirk level are franchise. That doesn't change the fact that there's 25% of these, only a 1 in 4 chance. Or no, are going to be good. And there's a 75% chance that they're going to be a below average starter or a bust. And here's one too.
The higher you pick, the better chance you have, though.
Regardless. Okay, so here, out of these 56 quarterbacks since 2009, the Jets drafted 6 of them. The Browns drafted 4 of them. Tampa drafted 3 of them. Miami drafted 3 of them. Denver drafted 3 of them. So would it after a while, the Jets, Brown, Denver, and even basically Tampa with Brady do, they gave up on drafting a quarterback carousel every year and say, we're just going to go out and get a proven starter. So what I'm saying is, Viking fans, and I'm one of them, like, we keep on drafting cornerbacks and they never hit. We could be going down this rabbit hole with a quarterback draft now, drafting a quarterback every 1 or 2 years.
But
it's very possible because I understand we got to try, but everybody thinks this is going to be an end all. Getting a quarterback in the first round, it's not a proven. It's more of a failure than a success. That's what I'm saying. And all these quarterbacks we're talking about in the first round, I'll bet you 2 or 3 of them is not going to end up being worth a shit.
True.
That's what I mean.
It's still worth a shot, though, man. It's still worth a shot.
I can
at
bet
least a couple of times.
I can bet y'all this right now. This quarterback class right here will be compared to the 24 NFL draft class. I mean, the 2004 NFL draft class.
What draft is that? Name a couple.
Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, Big Ben, and it was another quarterback came out in 2004. All first-round quarterbacks.
It could be compared to the year the Vikings got Culpepper, too, to where you know who Achilles Smith, coach, and Cade McMillan is?
Hey, can I ask you a question? Hey, T-Bad, do you watch college football or no?
Yeah.
So Christian Ponder and the rest of them quarterbacks you named, you knew new quarterback wasn't good when they came out of college anyway. A lot of
wait. Okay, so the draft I'm talking about where the Vikings got Culpepper, there was 5 quarterbacks taken in the first 7 picks. Achilles Smith, number 1 overall.
He went to the Bengals, right?
Great in college. Tim Couch from Kentucky, great in college.
Look who he played at.
Donovan McNabb.
He was good.
Caden McNown from UCLA, he was a bust. And Culpepper. It's not guaranteed, Zoe. It's not guaranteed just because they're great in college. It's not.
That, though, at the end of the day, you got to watch these kids play football.
Hold on, one thing, Zoe, real quick. Real quick. On top of that, T-Bass, it's not just you drafting. Like, I agree 100% what you're saying. But I feel like we're missing the coaching has to be good coaching too. Because prospect coming. Hold on. Let me finish. No prospect coming out of college, no matter if it was Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes, whoever, they all need coaching. Nobody's a perfect prospect. So you have to go to the right team, the right system. And that's the only way these quarterbacks, have an honest chance. Like
you got to have a team around you. You have to have a team around you.
Antoine has
that coach. That coach.
He said, would you guys trade a first-round pick to the Bears for Justin Fields? Because to be honest, I'll trust him over any of the QBs.
Hey, Antoine, let me ask you this. People said the same crazy question last year. As of right now in the NFL, who's the better quarterback, CJ Stroud or Justin Fields?
My question is that.
Who the better quarterback?
CJ.
Exactly.
I haven't really watched Stroud play much this year.
He an animal. He is an animal.
But you get what I'm saying, really you have to have coaching. You have to have coaching. Do we trust Kevin O'Connell? Because the quarterback that we draft, if we happen to draft in the first round, he could possibly be really good, but our coaching has to match his talent. Like, you can't do play calling as if he's Kirk Cousins, if he's not Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? It has to match whoever we draft. So it's like there's so many factors that go into it, man. But I get what you're saying, but I feel like I'd rather strike out a couple of times to get our guy, because us just keep on getting these, hand-me-down quarterbacks, like, not trying to be mean, but I don't want Russell Wilson, bro. I know Russell Wilson has a Super Bowl with the Seahawks, but he had a team. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he wasn't good. I'm not saying he's not good, but I'm cool on that. I want our guy.
I got 4 quarterbacks who going to be good in NFL. Caleb Williams, Bo Nix will be okay.
I think Bo Nix is going to be all right.
Michael Penix, if he can stay healthy. And on the LSU quarterbacks.
Jaden Daniels,
if he get develop right. Like, he don't need to come out playing week 1.
But, I wanted to ask T-Bass, is he gone? I wanted to ask, so what is your plan? We don't draft a quarterback in the first round or the second round. What's our plan at quarterback? Are we going to just keep Kirk Cousins? Like, what are we going to do at quarterback? Oh, he left. Dang. So what are we going to do at quarterback? Or he's back?
Yeah, my connection with that. I don't have the answer. I'm just saying, I'm not saying don't go out and get a quarterback. I'm just saying, hold your expectations. Hold your expectations because it might. History shows that you don't get lucky the first time.
And let me say this, T-Bass, just like we had a very good defense, a very so-called good team before we got Kirk Cousins, a proven so-called quarterback, right? From the Washington Commanders. And what happened? We didn't even make the playoffs.
I mean, I don't have the
playoffs.
I don't have the answer. I mean, I'm just saying, just history. I mean, look at you guys probably don't remember when John Elway first came into the league. That guy was so good. I think physically he might have been the best quarterback I've ever seen. He was so good. He brought the Broncos to 3 Super Bowls with just jump on my back guys. They had nothing. They had nothing. Nothing.
The Broncos?
And they lost all 3. Later on his career, at the end of his career, they built a team around him, and he won Super Bowl. But the first 3 Super Bowls, when he first came into the league, Broncos had nothing. It was purely him. He was so good, he got them the 3 Super Bowls. But, again, even a guy that great needs a team around him.
And you need coaching. You need a running back. Well, who was his running back?
Terrell Davis.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. You gotta build a team. You have to have the running back. You have to have the wide receivers, tight ends, and you need a coach. So, like some of these busts that you naming, I guarantee you, they didn't have no coach. They didn't have no running game. They didn't have no wide. They didn't have a team. Some of them probably do suck though. I ain't gonna say they didn't suck, but then some of them probably didn't have the right coaching.
And they probably played week 1. Like I said, Jaden Daniels. I don't think he need to play week 1 once he get drafted.
I mean, there was years ago when the NFL was different, and the commodity guy, besides the quarterback, is you had to have a stud running back.
Right.
That was sick. The Bears, for example.
You still have
you guys probably are. They had Peyton. He was freaking amazing. But you know what? They didn't win a Super Bowl to the end of his career when he was basically splitting time with Neil Anderson because they drafted a great defense and offensive line around him, and they finally won. Look at what Detroit won nothing with Sanders because they didn't have a team built around them. The same with Megatron. Who's the recent guy Houston had? The wide receiver.
Andre Johnson?
Yeah.
They didn't have a team around him.
Fitzgerald. No, I mean, that's another.
I mean,
with the,
you guys baseball fans?
No.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of baseball.
Who's the best player in baseball the last 10 years?
The bull from the Angels. What's his name?
Steve Trout.
Yeah, he's the best right now, right? So, and I don't know who the best pitcher is. I can't keep up with the pitchers.
Trout has never played in a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, got to build a team.
But they refused to trade him, and they held on to that Shohei Ohtani until he went to free agency, and the Dodgers just signed him now. He might be the best player in baseball now. They didn't get nothing for him in a trade. We very well could say we're going to keep JJ, and he ends up walking, and we're not going to get anything for him.
Man, that's true. That's true. Dang, I didn't really consider trading JJ this much until I talked to you, T-Bass. I ain't gonna lie, man. You kind of got me thinking like it makes sense though. It makes sense to.
I'm a Chicago Cubs fan.
I'm a Philly fan, so.
Do you know who Greg Maddux was?
Greg Maddux. I recognize the name. I'm thinking of is he a catcher?
No, he's a pitcher. Probably greatest pitcher in this decade. I forgot how many games he won. 400 and something games. He was fantastic. He was a Cub. under rookie contract, and you could tell he was going to be good. His great careers was with Atlanta in the 90s with those great teams. Maddox wanted to sign an extension before going into the last season of his contract. Cubs didn't want to do it. We'll wait till the end of the year. End of the year came, then he's looking around saying, boy, I'm getting offers for a lot of money from a lot of good teams. I think I'll walk. That's what worried me with the Vikings not getting this deal done yet. You go into the season, I think it's guaranteed. If they start preseason without JJ signed, he's not going to be a Viking.
Is this his 5th-year option this year or next year?
Next year is his last year.
Hey, Zoe, you got a good point.
He gets $19 million next year.
And next year when they picked up the 5th-year option this year coming up?
Yep.
Next year is his 5th year. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't sign him before the season starts, I think there's a high probability he's walking.
They could franchise tag him though.
They could.
I'm thinking like Zoe may had a good point. Like when he was talking about Daniil Hunter trading him for something. Like now, when you think about it, we possibly gonna lose Daniil Hunter for nothing.
Nope. That's what I was saying earlier, Mike, in the videos.
Huh?
That's what I was saying earlier in the video. Like we got to trade people we know we're not going to keep. Like KJ Osborne.
If we were going to trade Daniil Hunter, we should have traded him when he had like 10, 11 sacks when teams was looking to get him. And then we could have traded him and got something back. But like Kirk Cousins, when he was healthy, you could have traded him.
We lose even when we win. So this is a question for Yogi since he's the GM. Honest opinion, we lose that 49ers game. Okay, if the Vikings lose that, I think the Vikings would have, cleaned house.
So. Yeah.
So what do you think they would have got for Hunter?
Like,
I'll say a second.
Yeah.
What was his stats looking like?
Okay, a second. What if Kirk agreed to a trade to Atlanta? What would they have gotten?
I'll say a second.
I think a first.
A first?
For who?
Okay. So for Kirk.
Okay.
Okay. So
we should have done it.
But we beat them. We won, and I was kind of after that game. I'm like, we were on the verge of getting rid of some cap space and getting some draft capital, and they fucking won and brought us back in. So wouldn't that be nice going into this draft having another number 1 pick, Atlanta's first, and whoever 2 seconds. Then if you want to make this move to trade up and get whoever you want, it doesn't cost you that bad. You can
we got too many holes. Just keep y'all keep the picks and draft.
Hey, T-Bad.
Yeah.
That's why I was making a video early on in the season, before the season, like the Vikings need to trade the player for draft picks for the upcoming draft. Because after this season, we got a lot of holes and people are going to be free agents. And we don't get nothing for players.
I said after that San Francisco win, I was like, that set this team back bad because they were ready to clean house.
Blow it up.
It set them back bad.
We could at least got a 4th round pick for KJ to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Man, we didn't get no value back for Dalvin Cook. We didn't get no value back we're not gonna get no value from Daniil Hunter.
DJ Wonnum, a free agent.
Oh yeah, DJ Wonnum. Yeah.
They could have traded him. I know it's not a popular thing, but if we could have been nice to Harrison Smith and maybe trade him to a winning team that shot at a Super Bowls last season, you might have got a 4th or a 5th rounder for him.
Right.
No, we didn't do any.
We would have been
nothing.
And it was all because they beat the 49ers. If they lose that game, they clean house. I guarantee it.
Why didn't we get nothing back for Eric Kendricks? Did we just release Eric Kendricks?
He was old though.
but he was all right though last year.
He was lost a step, but everybody knew you. But everybody knew you were going to release him though.
Money. It was a smart move. I mean, we didn't want to
knew you
save money. I know, but I just feel like we're not getting no value back for players. Like once the Hunter was leading the league in sacks, but then again, we were trying to make the play. We was actually thinking we was all right. So it's like it was just I don't know, man.
That's what I mean. That 49ers win set this team back. It was a cost. Even when we win, we lose.
Yeah, like
right.
It's just because we'd be sitting maybe on a couple number 1 picks, couple number 2s, some 4. You know, we would have had a whole lot of draft capital. And
the only problem, though, T-Bass.
What's that?
Let me tell you the problem. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. Who's gonna be drafted? Who's gonna be picking those picks? Who's gonna be drafting these players?
Well,
that's what we gotta think about too. It's not about just having the draft capital. Do you have confidence in who's picking these players?
And then also, if we would have lost the 49ers game and traded all these players, we probably would have lost a couple more games and we'd be sitting at a lot higher draft pick.
Man, so it would have worked out perfectly. Oh man,
even when we win, we lose. I mean that win was kind of upsetting to me. I'm like, because I knew they weren't going to go.
I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped. I was like, "Skull, baby, let's freaking go."
I mean, it's like, man, just the way this. I haven't been confident in this team for quite a while, 4 or 5 years.
I'm losing confidence in this team.
Yeah. Hey, I'm about to go watch TV with the wifey.
I gotta get going too, guys.
Yeah, I'm getting off too.
Yeah, we about to get off too.
All right.
Zo, let me hit you up
in the morning for the watch party.
I'm gonna hit you up, Zo, real quick.
All right.